For 6 months, nobody at BJ's noticed anything unusual. Hundreds of transactions went through the register. Customers walked out with carts full of merchandise. Everything appeared legitimate, but investigators say a cashier and a club member had discovered a loophole that allowed them to slash hundreds of dollars off purchases with the push of a button. By the time the scheme was uncovered, BJ's claimed it had lost more than $66,000.
Hello. Hi, how are you? So, I have a question for you. So, we tried to get a detective here today, but they sent an officer. So, we have a $66,000
It has to go through an officer. I have to take the initial report, and if a sergeant looks at the case and feels it needs to go to a detective, then it'll be assigned.
So, I have a question for you. We have all the data, but we're going to interview the team member tomorrow because we need her to admit collusion because she's working with a specific member that we want to file charges for, but we need to talk to the team member first. So she's in tomorrow, but I want to coordinate it where...
Yeah, the only thing, I've had a case like this where they tried to coordinate it with me specifically, and we got so busy that day that we had like a shooting over here that there was no way I can be there, and they interviewed that person without me. So I don't know how you guys, it's just hard to say yes, I can be here at a certain time, or no, I can't. That's the only thing I have with, the only issue I have with that.
But here's my question.
The person's not here now?
No. Okay. Well, that's why we wanted you to come. Like, we have everything. Although the $66,000 is an accumulation since November, we only have archived video starting March 3rd. Well, my question, it's a complete felony already. Like, that surpassed that. Even from what we have on video versus the total case value. The total case value is like $67,000. But we can prove, like, probably half of that because we only have archived till March.
Yeah, I mean, I have to obviously look at the video, and if, everything adds up and it goes to the state attorney and they feel like this is a solid enough case, then they would, go through.
You guys would arrest if she admits already tomorrow anyway?
Well, the thing is, like, I have to be able to read her Miranda Rights. Like, I just can't.
No, I get that.
Like, all
but
that
I'm
stuff,
just saying, we have all the paperwork. Like, this is a significant.
I'm going to tell you, I might not arrest. It might not even be me, but I might not arrest that person right away, and I might file charges with the state attorney.
Really, for that much? For 60.
Well, like I said, I have to take the initial report, and if we can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was this person, a detective probably has to take a deeper dive into it, because I can only do so much.
So what do you recommend? Because I am looking for an arrest tomorrow. I mean,
That's not up to you.
No, but
I mean, yeah, BJ's is the victim, and you guys want to press charges, and I have to look at the video, I have to look at all the evidence and write the initial report, and the sergeant has to look at it, and then we go from there.
Okay. Would you recommend look at the information now or call you guys tomorrow? Because I have to talk.
Just the only thing is, like, you see how long it took me to get, it kind of took me a while to get here today. Number one, Raising Cane's is insane over there. So it took me 20 minutes just to get in here. The only thing about waiting tomorrow is if she's here and we can't get here.
Wow.
That's the only thing I worry about, because it happened to me with Walmart. He was there, and they didn't read him his Miranda rights, and he wrote some sort of like weird letter that was very vague. So I don't know what, it went to the state attorney. I just don't know what's going to happen with it because I wasn't there.
So you have to be a part of the interview?
I mean, I have to be able to read her Miranda rights, and hear and have her confess it to me on bodycam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She's here at 9. I'm anticipating you guys aren't as crazy during the morning.
I don't know. I can't make a promise. Like, I can do the initial report, and then, we can try to be here tomorrow for the interview, or you could, it's up to you. It's whatever you guys want to do or feel comfortable with.
I mean, well, I'll have everything lined up for you.
Yeah, I would need copies. I need copies of the video.
We have all of it. We have all the receipts.
Yeah.
We have all the videos. We have what we have, and I can break it down for you when it started, what the amount is that we have to deal with for.
What is it? Is it cash or what?
So I'm going to just show you. All the receipts have similar readings, right? There is a specific number that's been coming here and going to a specific cashier. He goes particularly to self-checkout, and she's discounting all his purchases. So keep in mind, this is a $1,200 sale, and the member is paying that amount. So all these coupons, you see these overrides, they're overridden by that specific cashier, and he only goes to her. We've looked at his membership, we looked at his sales. All of these are manually entered So she's discounting that.
So she doesn't need a manager
So
to take that kind of amount of money.
She
off.
doesn't, because she's a self-checkout attendant, and those cards, to override them at self-checkout, she has access to.
This BJ should look at that policy.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you know it's that specific cashier at that specific moment?
We pulled all the videos for all these.
So you wanna
Yep.
watch here? And then who's the member? Do you have their information?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, this would probably have to go to a detective. So, it's just the amount of money.
But even if if you're there, or somebody, an officer is there, and she admits to it, then at that point, can you still make an arrest if you do the Miranda?
As long as everything. I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. So again,
But I can't promise you someone can be here when you want us to be here.
No, I get that. So this is the most recent one, which is yesterday.
Who am I looking at?
So that's the cashier.
Which lady?
This one.
And that's the member, the guy in the blue?
Correct. Why is your thing pixelating all of a sudden?
Should I put it on full screen?
Just leave it there. You're playing. Why is it pixelating all of a sudden? Maybe I need to play it on my.
Call holding for membership? 4 0.
Hello. Is there a room that we can talk to her?
Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just do it for it.
Miranda, Detective Langer, Point Beach Police Department. How are you? My partner, Detective Sleepy Rivera. So, before we get started, I'm just going to read you your Miranda. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. You understand those? Do you have any questions over any of them? It's not working.
Thank you.
And you're employed here at BJ's, correct? And about how long have you been working here?
Almost 2 years.
Okay. And what is your position that you've primarily done here?
I do cashiering and then I also do self-checkout.
Okay. And what does that entail?
Self-checkout is just like when they want to do their
call. We haven't heard anything
Okay.
back.
And what are your responsibilities with that?
just help customers and ensure that
over to Tiny.
Okay. Do you know why we're here today?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're left 38.
Can, in your own words, explain to me why we're here.
I'm basically going to be charged for fraud or assisting with fraud.
And why do you feel that? Why do you think that?
Because I helped someone basically steal from BJ's a couple thousand.
Sure, then you go ahead.
Okay. Can you explain to me in greater detail how this is?
Oh, sorry.
Like, how long has this been going on?
I would say it started last year around November-ish. The guy approached me and asked me if I could input his coupons, and I said okay. I didn't think it would be a reoccurring thing, but it ended up being a reoccurring thing. And personally, I didn't know how to approach my managers and ask for help to ensure this customer would stay away. But
Okay. So you said back in November.
yeah, I mean around that time. I'm not 100% sure what day.
Okay. Now it's 2022.
Yes.
And where were you at? The person, what's his name?
I don't even know his name.
You don't know his name?
No.
What does he look like?
White male, say around maybe his 50s, late 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, where you
His
cut out when
grayish
she gave
hair,
the
a
tag,
little
you
bit
just
of
pin
a
that in.
beard. As much as I can be.
Yankee 39, India,
So
India
5'8",
Echo,
5'10",
Y39, high IE, off Blue
Okay.
Boston.
And
Yeah, where
so
Congress
he,
and Shadows
where were
just
you
sort
at
of
in the store when you first
I was
approached
at
him?
self-checkout.
Okay. And how does this happen? How does he come up to you? What takes
Well,
place?
at first he was like, my coupons are not going through, like, I need help. And I was like, okay, so I just did them because that's what I'm used to. Like, if someone has a problem with the coupon, I make sure the coupon, they have the actual physical item, and then I input the coupon.
And so what happened with this instance? That the first one back in November.
I just inputted his coupons and made sure he had the correct items, and he just told me the prices of how many coupons he had.
So he told you the prices.
Yes.
So what type of coupons were you, like, were they paper coupons you were scanning in, or how did you do it?
Well, for self-checkout, when we do physical overrides, anything over $10, we have to make sure that they have the coupon, and we scan our override card and put it in.
And how many coupons is a person allowed to use?
I mean, I was told they can use as long as they have the physical item and the amount that you can put in.
Okay, so as long as they have the item, they can use how many coupons per item?
Yes, it's one item, it's one coupon per item.
Okay, and so so he would just tell you how many to put in?
You tell me like how much to put in, like $90, $50.
Okay. Did you verify that all the product was there and he had each coupon for each product?
I would look just for the product and the coupon. I didn't see how many coupons he was giving me.
You didn't verify?
No.
Okay. Did you know like that what you were doing was wrong?
I did. I just didn't know how to approach it.
So how did he know when you were working to come in?
Sometimes he would walk in the front door and sometimes I'd be at the front door, so then he would wait until I was back at by where I was. If not, then he would be waiting by the back.
Okay. Did he ever ask you for your schedule to know what days of the weeks you were here?
No.
Okay. Did you ever communicate with him outside of here?
No. I don't even know who he is.
Okay. You never got curious and looked him up in your membership? You never looked at his membership card to see who he was? Okay. How many times do you think you've done this? Like, how often does this occur?
I mean, when I'm working, it's like at least 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times
A day.
a
Like
day?
when I'm working.
So he'll come in 3 times a day?
Yes, he'll
And
come
you-
at like different separate times.
Okay. And what does he say to you when you're doing this?
He just says, hello, I'm ready for my coupons.
And he's never once offered you anything in exchange?
No.
Did he ever give you any type of a gift in exchange? Just saying, hey, thanks for always helping me out? Did he ever, I'm trying to understand like how did he know that you would be willing to do this each and every time?
I guess I just never really questioned him about it, so he always just came up to me.
And what kind of products is he buying?
Medicine, like medical, like allergy medicine, anything like that.
And is it always the same type of products?
Yes.
Does he say what he's doing with these products?
I think he resells them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he does.
What makes you think that?
I mean, sometimes when I'm on a register, he does tax exempt, and sometimes tax exempt, they resell the product that they buy here.
Okay.
If not, it's for his own personal use, for like his store or something like that.
And tax exempt, what does he do to do tax exempt?
It's just that he doesn't have to pay tax on stuff that he buys.
But does he show you something to do that? Does he
No, it's
present?
already on his card.
For his membership card?
Yeah, his membership card.
Okay. And what do you have to do to get tax exempt?
I override it. I have to override the tax exempt.
And do you override it?
Yes, sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay. But he shows you on his card that he's taxed.
Well, when you scan it, it will show you a prompt that says tax exempt.
Okay. And what causes that to pop up is what I'm trying to understand is how is it entered in the system that he...
Yes, in his system underneath his membership, there's like a certain certificate that they have to bring in, that they have to put in for him to have tax exempt.
Did he ever tell you he was reselling this stuff?
Not that I know of, no.
You never recall him telling you what he did with the products?
No.
And what did you think when he was coming in 2-3 times a day?
That's what I thought, like he was reselling, so I was like, okay. Because I've seen people here multiple times,
Okay.
out of the day, all the time.
Do you know, like, he never asked you what days you work?
No.
Okay.
But I have literally like a consistent schedule, so I'm here.
You work the same days each week? Okay, and what days are those?
Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I mean Sunday. Sunday, Tuesday. I'm off Saturday for school.
So, walk me through exactly what took place today.
Today?
Yeah, this morning.
I mean, he came in, I know he went to membership to return something. And then maybe 20 minutes later he came back on my line and I just did what I do.
Okay. But step by step, like I don't understand any of it.
I scan his card and then I scan all of his items. And then when I'm done with that, he just tells me the prices of his coupons that he has and then I input.
So you don't verify that the amount he's telling you matches what the product is?
No.
Okay. And so how much was his total today?
Like $40.
Okay. But how much was it before the override coupons?
Like 1,000 something.
Okay. Does that seem a little bit...
It does, yes.
Okay. I mean, did you realize it was wrong?
Yes.
Okay. And does he know it's wrong? Has he ever said anything to you about it?
No.
He's never made any acknowledgement about it?
No.
And so you say amounts he does, is it usually around $1,000, or does it vary, or how?
Yeah, it's around 1,000.
So if he comes in 3 times a day, each time it's around $1,000? Okay. Do you know where he's getting the coupons?
I mean, the coupons that he has are mostly BJ's coupons from like the coupon books that I have.
Okay. And what does that mean if they're BJ's coupons?
Like it's from the corporation. The corporation like gives out the coupon.
And can you use that many coupons?
When you scan them, no. If you scan them, it will limit you to like how many items you have. Like if he has 3 items and he tries to scan 4 coupons, then that 4th coupon.
And what happens then? So say you try to scan the 4th, what do you have to do to make, if you wanted to input that?
I have to just put it in manually.
And how do you do that?
If he's on self-checkout, then I just go all the way to the end and I scan it I scan my override card, and then I put in the price, and then it'll come off as a coupon.
And so, like today, when you did an override, correct? And the amount you put in, he told you the amount to put in? Okay, all right.
But I know you said when you told him that you were just scared, you didn't know what to do. He never threatened you or anything.
I just felt uncomfortable.
You felt uncomfortable? But when he came to your register, you pretty much know what you were going to do.
Yeah, because it's just like a routine.
It's routine. Okay. Today, when he was at your register and he's passing you the coupons, were you just putting the numbers in this time? He wasn't telling you today, though, right? Like you just knew how much to take off of the.
No, he tells me like how many. Like he'll tell me like $90, $60.
So what is he doing today on the video? He's
like the stacks of the coupons.
And then what is he saying? 90.
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me how he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. He just stacks them and he goes 90, 60, 24 or whatever.
And what were the coupons for? Like $1 off?
Yeah, $1. Sometimes they're $7, $8.
Okay. But he was telling you today what to put in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And does he tell you every time what to put in?
Yes.
Do you collect the coupons?
Yeah, I mean, when it's at self-checkout, they throw them in the box.
Okay.
And then if it's at a register, I put them in the pouch.
Okay.
Have you ever told anybody about this? Like a friend, family, any coworker about it? No? And what does the policy say for something like this here? Like, is there a policy about the coupons and manufacturing what you can and cannot do?
I mean, all as I know is it's just one coupon per item.
And so, the reason to continue doing it, or that you kept doing it since November, what was that? I'm trying to understand.
I didn't really have it. It's just I didn't know how to approach my managers about it.
Okay. Like, I mean, if you saw him coming to the register, could you not?
I mean, sometimes when he would come in, I would try to make myself busy so I wouldn't have to help him.
Okay. And what did you think was going to happen if you went to your manager?
I would get fired and I couldn't get this job for school.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Honestly, truthfully, since we already know you've been doing it with this guy, have you done it with anybody else? Family, friends, co-workers? No? Do you know if anybody else has been doing this here?
Not that I know.
Because I'm trying to understand how you came up with doing this so many at a time. I don't know if you saw someone else doing it, or you just...
Did he indicate to you to do this? Did he tell you how to do this? Did he have an idea that you could do this?
No, it's like when you work self-checkout, you know what to do for certain things. For like coupons, like you have to override it, so you have to have your card to do it.
So the very first time you met him, he approached you and asked you to help him with his coupons. Did he go into detail about that, what that meant? So you just automatically started giving him the discounts? All right.
Did you ever think that this would come back?
Yeah, I knew it was going to come back eventually, but...
You still couldn't say no?
Well, what made you say yes the first time? What made you do it the first time?
The first time I thought he was just a regular customer, that he just needed help with coupons, that's all.
But why give him the extra the first time? If you did the overrides on the first transaction, the first time you did it, where you gave him, did he tell you the amounts the first time?
Yes, he always tells me that.
Okay, so how did he know you would do that?
Honestly.
And what made you do it? I mean, if you didn't, that's the very first time, there's no, I mean, you could have easily said no. What made you do that? What made you feel the need to do that?
Maybe just just to get him out. It was probably like a busy day, and I just wanted everyone to be out.
Alright. I think that's all that I have. Raise your right hand. Swear or affirm that everything is true?
Yes.
Okay.
Turn around for me.
Yep.
Following the investigation, the cashier was charged with fraud and grand theft. Court records show she ultimately received 3 years of probation and was ordered to pay approximately $63,000 in restitution. Cases like this highlight how seemingly small actions repeated over time can lead to major financial crimes and serious legal consequences. Thank you for watching.